I want to say a special shout out to the Black Sheriff Bomb for this title. Shout out to Black Sheriff Bomb for his title because it needs to be, let's talk about this word subversion. Now, you claim that you are for betterment of men, right? And you subvert yourself on a Google Hangout by a particular woman who view you as less than and even crack a smile when you and Cerulean, or should I call Cerulean in your words, or Obsidian, when you try to prove yourself by bashing Obsidian in order to please her. But she hates the both of you. Cynthia G hates the both of you Negroes. You see, that's being subverted. But yet you talking about a guy who wears a suit is subversion. I never wore, I have wore suits before, not on a regular basis. So what you're talking about ain't shit. Cerulean. Angryman. What y'all talking about ain't shit. You know, Angryman said one thing. He said, I don't know what success looks like, but I know what failure is. Allow me to dial that back. Y'all want y'all to hear that out. I do not know what success looks like, but I know what failure is. Now, if somebody telling you that they don't know what success looks like, then shouldn't you question the mindset of this of the talking points that people are saying? If you don't know what success is, then why are you spending your time telling other people how to live their life? Angryman, I'm talking to you. If a JB back is on here, if JB back on here, tell her I'm on. But I know I start this a little late. I said I couldn't. I was going to do this 2 hours ago, but I couldn't. So anyway, I apologize for that. But the point is, if you don't know what success is or what success looks like, then you should not be trying to be a leader at all. Because see, that tells me that you are incompetent. And allow me to break down the history of the manosphere. Allow me to break down the history of the manosphere. See, the problem is, the problem is a lot of people just coming too late to this definition. See, people think people on here, and this is to Greg the bad guy, because it seems to me Greg the bad guys believe. It seems that some people for the past 2 years believe that the manosphere was started by Angryman, O'Shea, the four, the three musketeers that O'Shea, Angryman, and the guy who had his hair all twisted up. What's his name? Right? Minister Jack, all of them, right? No, the manosphere is bigger than those 4 or 5 Negroes who are now calling themselves the manosphere. The black manosphere, or no, scratch that. The manosphere is bigger than any one of these Negroes talking on YouTube. You got channels that have 10,000 subscribers. Some of y'all need to look up Paul Polaris. If y'all want a black man that speaks the manosphere shit, yeah, Ringo TV Raw. That's him. Ringo TV Raw was who I was referring to. Paul Polaris. Let me say something. There was Paul Polaris, Doug Magnificent, Paul Polaris, Barbar, and Sparky Fister. Those were the manosphere. And oh yeah, hold on. JD Black, yeah. Why was these, what these Negroes want, like BGS and Angryman and Cerulean want, they want to control the narrative. They want themselves to be in the position of the forefront of what the manosphere is. Manosphere been around before Angryman made his first video. The manosphere been around before Cerulean Gray even appeared. Hell, the manosphere, the quote unquote manosphere on YouTube began back in 2006, 2006. So I have to ask, what is Angryman talking about? And that's my problem with the problem I have with Mr. Research, because Mr. Research was a part of this quote unquote black manosphere. We try to try something new. We trying to try something new. Wait a minute, come on, Mr. Research. Paul Polaris, Barbar. Paul Polaris is a black man. He is MGTOW. He speaks manosphere shit. Why ain't y'all digging him up? Where was y'all when a Sparky Fister was out there making videos? Where was y'all? Where was y'all when Barbarossa, that the brother from the Caribbean, was making videos? And guess what? Barbar is back on YouTube. Where was y'all on that, Mr. Research? But yet y'all was trying to farm this 3 musketeers type of 4 horsemen, Ric Flair's 4 horsemen type team. Like, and y'all try to use that to dictate everybody else. But some of y'all was saying, oh, well, Big J, you was being jealous. No, I'm not. I'm being correct. It had nothing to be about being jealous. If y'all do not claim something that y'all did not create. Y'all did not create this shit. They created that shit years ago. Somebody else created the term manosphere before y'all got to it. So there was websites there was videos about the manosphere before y'all made videos. That's part of my reason why I look at y'all sideways. See, what y'all are some hotel niggas trying to the way if you play close attention to Cerulean Gray, play close attention to what he's saying. That is some old black. I'm gonna say it like this: he kind of reminds me of a fascist. He wants to dictate other people. If your goal is to help black men, why are you telling black men what to do, how to act, and all that shit? If your game, if your mindset is to free black men, why you wanna put black men? Angryman said he put the black in manosphere. Yeah, and guess what happened? And guess what happened? Kenneth, guess what happened? He made that so-called manosphere into a hotel, a former reform hotel bullshit brigade, and that's all it is. And and what he said to old boy Man of Tomorrow today, because like somebody sent me a link to his show today, right? So I went ahead and I watched the interaction between him and Man of Tomorrow today. He said to Man of Tomorrow, and here is the hypocrisy of this. He said, I'm pissed off at Man of Tomorrow because he said he's God. When every time I hear a black man saying he's God, I get offended. That's what Angryman said, right? And then 5 minutes later, this nigga going to take out his Thanos glove and tell Man of Tomorrow you're excommunicated, and blocked him from the chat. And then though somebody said something else though. I did not read what's going on in the chat, so I don't know. But I assume I'm going to assume right now. Hold on. Let me say this on. Here is a question for you, Big J. Do you think I'm nitpicking at you by going to uh simply D? I don't care. Tell you the truth, I really don't give. I don't give a damn really. Because why? Simply deep. You are a grown ass man. That's why I don't give a fuck. Now, where was I at? Oh yeah, it was something that was said. It was something that was said though. Oh, why was yeah? Why was uh Man of Tomorrow was talking kitty shit? This is what Angryman said, y'all. He was accusing Man of Tomorrow of talking kitty shit in these kitty shit terms, but yet you turned around and you grabbed a glove of a comic book character doing kitty shit. Now, I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. How can you accuse somebody else of playing kitty games when you doing kitty games by putting on the glove of Thanos? And talking, I'm going to erase you. Now, I'm glad that you brought up Chrissy's channel. I'm glad that you brought this up. I'm gonna say this right now. Chrissy needs to get a life. Chrissy needs to get a life because you know how many times though you gonna talk about colorism? How many times though you gonna talk about the same thing over and over? Oh, Hollywood do not appreciate black men. Hollywood do not appreciate dark-skinned women. Well, tell that to Grace Jones when she was in James Bond, View from a Kill, when she was in a what? In an inner, and when she was trying to sleep with Roger Moore with James Bond. Explain that shit to me. So enough with that stupid ass colorism shit. No, Penny Proud. I don't like that. I don't like that colorism shit. Because you know why? I'm gonna say this right now. That colorism shit is nothing more than a shaming tactic. The colorism issue is mainly about two things. It's mainly about black women feeling insecure about other black men. I'm sorry, black women who are insecure about the dating choices of being left behind by other black women. Why did she date me? He should have dated me. The only reason why he dated her because she's lighter skinned than me. Simply D. I don't find Grace Jones attractive myself, but the fact is she is a dark skinned woman, a dark skinned a dark black woman being a romantic interest of James Bond. Look, watch that movie View to a Kill, and you'll see what I'm talking about. That was 1985 or some shit. She ain't attractive. Hell. She was dating Dolph Lundgren. So like this whole topic about colorism is a facade about I need black men I need black men only to date me. I need black men to have attention on me. That's all it's about. Makes no sense. Now, hold on. Now, Chrissy is gonna take. I'm gonna say this right now. If Chrissy would have heard what I just said, if Chrissy would have heard with what I just said, Chrissy gonna make the excuse of, well, Big J is using Grace Jones, but Grace Jones wasn't attractive, trying to deflect. Yeah, even if Grace Jones was light skinned or medium brown, she will still be as unattractive. And I don't understand why these old Grace Jones. No. Penny Proud. I'll tell you what, Penny Proud. Look up. I'm going to give you two movies to watch, Penny Proud, and you'll see what I'm referring to. Boomerang, and A View to a Kill. Those are two movies she was in where she played. Look, my ice is colder. There are men giving Chrissy money. There are men giving Chrissy money. Look, JD Black and I was on the Google Hangout, right? And this happened about like 4 months ago. No, it wasn't 4. About 2-3 months ago, right? JD Black and I was on the Google Hangout, and JD Black suddenly went off, right? And JD Black was talking about how this dude got on a YouTube live stream, donated money to Chrissy, and then Chrissy turned around and assaulted the man. So what I did was that I stopped the Google Hangout. I left the Google Hangout. I left the Google Hangout where JD Black was at, and I went over to Chrissy's, and then I rewind the Hangout, and lo and hold and behold, I see what Chrissy did. This dude gave Chrissy, hold on, I'm trying to remember the amount. He gave her some money, right? Then she and her fans proceeded to insult the nigga after he donated the money. You see, I'm trying to put my head around this. Y'all got to stop donating money to people who don't like your ass. Oh yes, my ice is colder. I did a video on this. I even put up the guy's name, the YouTube guy who I put him on blast. I put his whole profile on my video. The video should be on private, but you know what? I'm gonna put that right back on public so like y'all can see that shit. Yeah. JD Black, and I'm gonna say this goes ghosting. JD Black was smart, right? Angryman insulted JD Black back about 2 years, about like a year ago or so, right? That when he went after when Angryman went after JD Black, that's when I know Angryman was on some bullshit. When he went after JD Black, and JD Black had did the right thing by not being involved in that shit. Willie Pete, to his credit, now I'm gonna say right now, I do have a problem with Willie Pete. I do have a problem with him though. That nigga needs to stop crying. Sergeant Willie Pete needs to stop fucking crying, because I told that nigga to let this shit go. Oh no, man, the black woman. See, I was raised outside the hood, and now the hood chicks don't want me. Negro. Hey, Willie Pete, I told you this, Willie Pete. You live in Pennsylvania. You live in Philly, right? So why won't you go to Delaware or New Jersey? Since so you are an educated lane, or you just hop that fucking fence. Just hop the fence. You eat it. Let me say something. If you really want a black chick who has the same mindset that you that are not quote unquote hood, they chase after black chicks who are in small towns. I'm just saying. Anyway, JD Back is here and she wants to talk to me. So I'm gonna send her the link. And I want to see what she wants to discuss with me about, since though she asked me to start up a hangout, and she wanted to ask me questions anyway. Like you saw her on Obsidian's hangout, right? No, I saw. Yeah, no, I have not. I should have did this about 2 hours ago, but I fell asleep. So I'm yeah, I fell asleep, and somebody called me on my phone, and I was like, damn, I'm supposed to be doing a hangout right now. Shit. Anyway, I'm up. I got some shit to do in the morning though. And what is so mad, and what is so sad, Angryman is mad at me because uh of the donations he was trying to make last week, or should I say 2 weeks ago. No, Angel, Angel. I said JD Back should be on here, and she wanted to talk to me. And so I'm waiting for JD Back to come on here. JD Back, I'm giving you the link. Yeah, but yeah. Hey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offended y'all. But the thing is, JD Back wants to be on here. Okay, who is this?
This is JB.
Okay. Now, what's on your mind, JB?
Do you have to be so aggressive with me? You can't even ask how you doing this morning?
Well, JB. I'm not really in a good mood, and there are some people that need this work, and I'm halfway expecting Angryman to show up at any time. So I'm just expecting him just to show up at any time, so I can just cook his ass by my damn self. That's the reason I'm pissed off now. Anyway, now
No,
what is
well, I didn't call. I didn't know what manosphere was earlier, and I wanted you to like elaborate on it for me. Elaborate on it.
do you want the long history, or do you want the short history? Because
The short history of it.
okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put it like this: Manosphere are are a collection of ideologies that are um, that are that surrounds the issue of men and anti-feminism and anti-gynocentrism. Uh, Case in point, I use an example like hold on, ice colder. I'll deal with this. Um, your men's rights, your MGTOWs, your PUAs, your your incels, your uh, dating coaches, uh, your anti-feminists. Um, those are collectives within the construct known as manosphere. Oh yeah, including your Igmores, your Solar Nations, maybe your Igmores and all these branch off stuff. Yeah, the business
Oh,
stuff. Yeah. The
so
business guys.
it's just a collection of different males on YouTube that have grouped themselves together and they have come together and they are against women, or they just have their own.
I wouldn't say they're against women per se because you do have women who are part of it, like people like your Dr. Helen A. Smith. You got women like Chrissy Hoff Summers, Crystal Garcia, uh, Diana Davidson. Let me see the Honey Badger Radio. You have a sort of a sort of women who are part of it. It's not exclusively, oh, girls, we kick you out. It's just those are your some of your prominent women who are part of it.
So
So
what's your agenda? What's your purpose?
for right now, my problem is the hypocrisy that I see. Just like the Christian Carazon and the Justin McCord hypocrisy. I mean, so why would black men be called to the carpet when the white women? Oh no, excuse me, when white men are doing the same damn thing. So I mean,
What do you mean when black men are called to the carpet when white men are doing what? What are white men
okay,
doing?
okay, okay. Here's this excuse that I'm hearing. Oh, why should I be worried about Justin McCord's racial jokes against black women when black men are doing 5 times worse? Yeah, I'm hearing that argument, but my argument, my counter argument is okay. If I no scratch that, if a black man has done something to you, he would either get killed, get shot, or go to jail, right? Now, if a white man has done something to you and you retaliate, the white man going to sit there and say, "Oh, this woman." The likelihood is that he is going to turn. We're going to use race as a to turn the tables by making your situation worse than what your position is with black men. Now do you understand where I'm coming
Maybe
from?
you're referring to physical abuse, maybe. What's your
JB.
analogy? Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. I bet you ignore all that, JB.
Ignore. What the hell are you talking about? I ignore. What am I
No,
ignoring?
hey, I kid, JJB.
Oh, no, no, no. But I don't ignore it. But I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so the manosphere is all black.
No,
So okay, so it's a mixture of
not
races.
the original. No,
But you said it focuses on the hypocrisy, like
no.
the issue with.
My angle, but what I'm about is pointing out the hypocrisy. That's where I'm going at because like if this was mainly about black, I'm talking about myself. If this was about black women, then like I would make videos about black women, but you never hear me make videos about black women as a collective.
Oh,
And I wish black men would stop making videos about black women as a collective group because that harms the argument because you can't use black women as a punching bag when when they are also um subjugated and maligned as they are.
right, 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 right.
But at the same time, That's why I don't use race when I discuss. Well, with the exception of the swirlers, you don't hear me say anything about race in the discussion because sex, because gender, the gender politics and racial politics, I mean, racism. I departmentalize them because those two can't always be the same,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I always compartmentalize it.
Okay.
Now, now, JD, Black, I gotta ask you this question. I hope that is not Clifton Rainey's mother on there as your avatar.
Where? As my
No,
avatar? No, that's not his mother.
who?
That's not Clifton Rainey. I don't. I don't rotate with Clifton Rainey. No, that's not his grandmother.
Okay, good. Okay, I was about to say I'm kind of offended how what's going on that other side of YouTube when you got people put up people's dead relatives pictures as avatars and shit. I don't like that shit. That shit's low down and 30 to me. But anyway, we just move on.
So what are they doing? Putting up Clifton's grandmother?
No, Clifton's mother.
Oh, mother. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and somebody went into a funeral home, took a picture of his mother and put it on YouTube. Now, I'm looking at that. I'm saying y'all really just disgusting. Yeah, I mean that's one of those low down things I ever saw. Was that bullshit? But anyway, we move on because I'm not gonna get involved in that. But I saw what happened a couple months ago. That shit just disturbed me. But anyway, we move on to
So someone went in. So someone went in the funeral home and took the grandmother's picture.
I'm not gonna go more. Yeah. Somebody went to a funeral or the funeral home, took pictures and put up online. That was some fucked up shit. And I'm not gonna talk more about that because that was some sick shit. So I'm gonna drop that and leave it and move, keep it moving. But anyway, no, what else you want to know? Jay.
No, it's just sorry. I'm laughing at this card. But yeah, it was just about the manosphere.
Oh, okay. Well, why didn't you hop on my last hangout and ask me? I could have answered that though without me waiting a few hours.
Oh, my bad. I was kind of busy
Oh, busy doing what?
with my thumb up my ass. I was with my family.
Right.
On the hangout, yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna hold you up.
JB, I'm gonna ask you something. Have you stopped doing blog talk shows?
I don't do them, no, because people just they just flag you down. So I mean, to me, it's just pointless. I'm not gonna make any money off of them. People keep flagging them.
No. I ain't talking about live YouTube. I'm talking about blog.
Oh,
I
no.
remember you had a blog talk show, and I used
No,
to call in on that.
I don't do them anymore.
Oh, okay. Because like I remember that one time though, you talking, "Oh, Big J, I got a cousin for you," and I'm like, "Girl, get out of here with that shit."
So you want to meet my cousin?
No,
She lives in Georgia.
No.
She's so
I'm good, JB. I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Well, all right, then I won't hold you up, but I just wanted to get a better understanding of what the manosphere was. So is it similar?
Look, what? Let me say something. What a Angryman and them trying to do is trying to create something that was already there. They're trying to invent the wheel. They're trying to reinvent the wheel. That's what they're trying to do, and that's their own failing. So anyway.
So is that similar to men going their own way, MGTOW?
Well, I mean, MGTOW is a part of it.
Oh, okay.
BGS is an Igmore. Igmore is just the black MGTOW, basically. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. What does
Yeah.
IGMOR stand for?
Igmore stands for introspective black male for reform.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. I forget. It's something like that. They have their own website. They have their own little website for it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is like a big movement then. I mean, this is not like, something that's
I wouldn't say it's big movie. It has a cult following. Let's just say it has a cult following at this point, and they're not. A lot of people are talking about it, but it's not a big movement like the MRAs or or the PUAs. So anyway,
oh, okay. All right, I was just curious on
how is your husband and your sons doing, JB?
they're doing excellent. I would
Okay,
tell them that you said hello.
okay
Yeah,
then,
because someone on the in the chat room asked me how was my husband, and I told him I couldn't answer him, so I didn't tell him anything. But he's doing good.
okay. Yeah, I just have to ask that question because people want to know, man, she must have a man, and she must be a good looking woman. She saw a good looking woman. I want to see if she's single. You know how
Um,
dudes are. That some of them just thirsty and they want.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
Anyway,
right,
anyway.
Big J, but I didn't mean to hold you up. I thought maybe you were going to do a show tonight for other people too. I didn't realize you were just coming
Well,
on
well,
because I
well,
had a
well, well,
question.
well, like, like the thing was though, I did this because you asked me.
Okay.
Uh, no, Penny Proud. That's not my ex. So I don't. Anyway,
Yeah.
it don't even bring up her. No, never mind. Anyway,
Oh, you bring up what?
let me just
Yeah.
move on. No,
That's cool.
nothing. Anyway, yeah, let me just I only did the show because like you asked me because you want to ask me some questions. Oh yeah, my Isis Kohler asked this question. Ask her if she's still obsessed with Tommy. Are you still obsessed with Tommy? JB back.
Still, I never been obsessed with Tommy Sotomayor.
Well, I mean, some of your Google Hangouts that I was a
I
part
would
of.
troll him. I
I was
would do
always.
my commentary about him, but I wasn't obsessed with him.
Are you sure? Because everybody was, because most of your Hangouts was about Tommy.
Yeah, because I would disagree with what he said about black people. That's about it. But I mean, that wasn't an obsession.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to challenge you. I'm just going by because uh, my eyes is colder asking you the question, and so I'm just
Oh,
relaying the question to you.
okay. Well,
Anyway,
that's the answer. I'm not obsessed with
yeah,
him.
okay. Well, anyway, it's kind of late. I know it's late as hell, and I just did this because you asked me to do one.
Oh,
So
that's so sweet. I didn't know that. Oh, well, why don't you just go ahead and get some sleep? I don't want you to stay up any later.
say what?
I said, why don't you just go ahead and get yourself some sleep? I'm about to
Yeah,
go ahead and
yeah.
send.
I need to get up in the morning myself. So I got some things to do. So uh, well, I think this ends the show. And oh yeah, and Cerulean, fuck you. And Angryman, go go suck an egg, man, because your ass is just stupid. Anyway, I'm out, y'all.
Okay, thanks.
I'll see you. Bye.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, I'll see y'all. I'm gonna do a show tomorrow afternoon. I might do a hangout tomorrow afternoon. Depends on what's going on. I might do them around 5 or 6 p.m. Central Time, Chicago, Houston time. I might do one around at that time. So I